Hello viewers, Charles Darwin said that it is not the strongest species or it is not the most intelligent species that survives, but the ones which are adaptable with the changes has survived over the years. This concept of survival is applicable not only to the species. As all of us know that Charles Darwin has observed several species, he collected fossils of several species, and he concluded that with the changes in environment, with the changes in the situation, those species which change themselves are able to get food, are able to survive. This concept is applicable to every aspect of life. Let's say if you're a businessman, and if we study all the businesses of the world, then we see those businesses which could change themselves has survived till date. I will give you example of telecom companies. There were fixed line cellular companies before invention of this wireless phones, the smartphones or the mobile phones. But those companies which successfully converted themselves towards mobile phones has changed. And then there were 2G call era, and all the telecom companies were providing the call services, were the messaging services. But now this is an era of internet. We all know that all telecom companies are providing the internet. So tomorrow maybe people are expecting that there will be IoT, there will be 5G. So telecom companies are ready to adopt themselves, to change themselves as per the new requirements. As long as the telecom companies will keep changing themselves, will start collaborating with other companies, they will survive. And if they stop the collaboration, if they stop developing themselves, they will not survive. There were many companies which are not existing in this world today because they could not adopt the changes. I will give you example of Ford's. Ford's was kind of example of success for 100 years for several companies. If I have old books of MBA, if we read all old books, the Ford's was as a success story, that how it continued for 100 years producing cars and meeting the requirements of the people. However, with the change in fuel market, with the requirement of fuel efficient cars, it could not change itself compared to the new entrants. The new entrants entered into the market. So what happens with the Ford? It went into bankruptcy in 2009, and today Ford is just the best example of failures. To the MBA students, it is taught as example of failure, that how they have not changed themselves with the changing time. Now all those companies which we all know, let's say Facebook, Amazon or Apple, everyone, being a business student and a business teacher, I all the time kind of think about these companies, that how these companies are trying to survive. Facebook purchased Instagram, Facebook purchased WhatsApp. Why? Because to survive. Instagram is all the time converted from books to electronics, from electronics to what they call it music, and now it's store of everything. They're selling everything. What they are doing, they're trying to survive. Apple, they were producing laptops in earlier days, then they came into the smartphones. Now they kind of are creating an eco system of Apple itself. They have their own different products, Apple watches and kind of Apple tablets, and in future they might introduce some other products. So the point is that these companies are trying to stay relevant. These companies are changing themselves with the changing requirements. Now the same thing goes to the personalities. If a personality is able to change itself with the passage of time, that person will survive. Let's say the late Jack Welch, one of the most prominent personalities in the era of 1990s to 2000 in management books. And if we talk about all the management or the marketing professors, they were very popular in 2000, but when there came the era of digitalization, when there came the research on the digital area, on digital domain, marketing through social media, marketing through data centers, marketing through artificial intelligence and machine learning, many scholars disappears, even though they are working, but we do not see any new articles from them. So the point is that you need to survive, you have to adopt the changes. It's very difficult to kind of being sure that we will survive or not. I was listening to one interview of Amazon, Jeff Bezos interview, and he was saying that I'm not sure I have built one company which will last, which will be in this world when I'm not here. So Amazon is kind of is not meeting the benchmark of being here as per its founder himself. So survival is something which is very difficult, and as long as we will keep adopting the changes, we will survive. The day we stop stopped adopting the changes, we will not survive. That's what I wanted to share with you today, that if you are doing a businessman, if you're a businessman, take the risks. Not taking risks mean that you have decided your failure yourself in this era of disruption. If you're a person, you need to learn new skills, you need to be updated with the updated skills. That's what I wanted to share today. Please share it with others. If you liked it, please subscribe YouTube channel Muhammad Farooq Buzdar for more such kind of videos. Almost on daily basis you will get 1 or 2 videos on this channel. Please bring more people on our channel. Thank you so much.